Once there was a time when there was nothing in the world but water. About the place where Tulare Lake is now, there was a pole standing far up out of the water, and on this pole perched Hawk and Crow. First Hawk would sit on the pole a while, then Crow would knock him off and sit on it himself. Thus they sat on top of the pole above the water for many ages. At last they created the birds which prey on fish. They created kingfisher, eagle, pelican, and others. They created also Duck. Duck was very small, but she dived to the bottom of the water, took a beakful of mud, and then died in coming to the top of the water. Duck lay dead floating on the water. Then Hawk and Crow took the mud from Duck's beak and began making the mountains. They began at the place now known as Tehachapi Pass, and Hawk made the east range, Crow made the west one. They pushed the mud down hard into the water and then piled it high. They worked toward the north. At last, Hawk and Crow met at Mount Shasta. Then their work was done. But when they looked at their mountains, Crow's range was much larger than Hawk's. Hawk said to Crow, "How did this happen, you rascal? You've been stealing earth from my bill. That is why your mountains are the biggest." Crow laughed. Then Hawk chewed some tobacco. That made him wise. At once he took hold of the mountains and turned them around almost in a circle. He put his range where Crow's had been. That is why the Sierra Nevada range is larger than the Coast Range.
So I've been gone for about 9 days now in the high Sierras with 11 kids, 2 other instructors, and it's been fun. So here's the trip. The first leg is 3 miles to Golden Trout Camp, and then we have a few miles each day to the different lakes. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. There's a day where we camp 2 nights at a single location, but we're hoping for mostly sunny skies. We have ponchos and everything, so we're prepared. Kids are ready. There's 11 kids, 3 instructors, ages middle school all the way to 18. It's the first time we're doing that, so we'll see how it goes. But it should be fun regardless. All right. We're going. Close. We made it. Made it to camp. Here for 3 days. In these nice little tents, and then it gets a little dicey after that. But it'll be fun. Be a nice little break before we dig into these.
Oh man.
The donkeys over there. These are sink potable water soap. This is where they wring their laundry. I got woken up at 2 a.m. by 2 kids, flashing lights, so confused. They got scared and wanted me to take them to the bathroom. So yeah, there's a little outhouse out here. Had to walk them there while they were in the outhouse. I used the bathroom because I'm up now at 2 a.m. But other than that, it worked out. So for the most part, they had a good sleep. We're just practicing how to keep warmer at night. So next night, I hope we'll have warmer, happier campers. But yeah, this is day 2. already doing it. Look at the vegan breakfast. The kids got pancakes.
Well, let's see. This one definitely. This one. All right. So here's the thing: when we're evaluating.
Can anybody see where the bait is going?
Day 3. Did not sleep last night at all. It wasn't the kids' fault this time though. It was just super windy. And it's ironic because we're going up to Windy Gap today for our first little day hike. And yeah, it should be fun. This is our last day, our last full day at Golden Trout. Tomorrow we're going to be heading out to the rest of the backcountry, be sleeping in our tents, pooping in holes, and yeah, they're going to love it. Mirror Lake. So it's day 5 of our 9-day backpacking trip. Today we're at Mirror Lake. We're gonna go to Lake 4 tomorrow, and then yeah, I'll fill you in later. But it's 6 a.m. It's really cold. I just brushed my teeth, and yeah, we're gonna take it a little easier today. We're waking up later because yesterday we had the staircase of death, and a few of the kids were really struggling to get up the stairs. So there was just a lot of encouragement from not just from the teachers, but the kids also were, there helping their friends out, and it was just really nice to see. So I think they're slowly starting to get closer. There's friendships happening, which I'm really happy about. Yesterday they went up to Windy Gap, and the entire way a few of the kids were complaining pretty badly, but once we got to the top and saw that beautiful view from the tall mountains down into the desert, they all said it was worth it. It was beautiful, and it was worth it. So I hope they, take that, and as we continue throughout the rest of the trip, realize that we're taking them to some amazing places. So yeah, it'll be fun.
This is my profile picture.
day 8. It's our last full day of backpacking, and the kids are actually kind of excited. Some of them are cowboy camping or native camping under the stars, and other kids are, finding their friends, and it's really surprising because when we started, none of these kids wanted to go backpacking. And it's funny because after each year, after the 9 days, they somehow magically start, thinking to themselves, oh, maybe I can do this. Or, we've hiked this really hard part. Maybe I can do this other thing that I thought I couldn't do at home. Or you'll even hear some kids wanting to get into, outdoor jobs. And it's just, it's funny how quickly it shifts, like halfway into the trip. And I don't know, that's a lot of the reasons why I like doing this trip specifically, because you can see each day how they slowly change their entire life just by backpacking. So today we're going to Cirque Lake, and then after the next day we're gonna hike out of here, and we promised the kids in and out, so they'll be stoked for that. But yeah, amazing trip. I definitely maybe do it again. Yeah.